Welcome back to Life on Purpose. I am Stephanie Epps. Today is June 1st, 2022. Today is day one of 75 Hard. I last completed 75 Hard in 2022. I decided that I needed to focus, to be a little bit more disciplined. I need a little bit more clarity as far as some of my goals. And I felt that 75 Hard would help me with that, as it is a mental toughness challenge. In 2022, when I completed 75 Hard, I focused on the physical, needing to lose weight, tone up, really refine my nutrition. And things are a little bit different. Now, there's always opportunity to improve, but this go around, it is all about the inside, the mental aspect. So that's what we're doing. I'm starting out with my morning vitamins, multivitamin, glucosamine, and omega-3. I usually take 2 ginger capsules, but I am out of ginger. I have to order some more. It is 3:45 in the morning. I'm preparing for my first workout. I am training for a marathon, and today's run is 5 miles, and that will take me somewhere between 50 and like 52 minutes. So I will meet my first goal of the day, which is 45-minute workout. A gallon of water. I have my hydro jug. This is a 40-ounce hydro jug. I need to drink 3 of these plus an additional 8 ounces of water. I usually start my runs, or I will drink a pre-workout. During the run, I use a Spark, which is amino acids and caffeine, or I will make a Celsius packet with water and shake it up, and I'll drink that. But because we have to drink so much water, we're skipping the pre-workout. We have our hydration here. I do have my Cliff Blocks energy chew, so I'll probably chew 1 or 2 of these during the run. The book that I have chosen to read 10 pages of is The 12-Week Year. I started reading this book. Start, stop, start, stop. I have made it to page 61. I made it to page 61. I should have completed this book, but I didn't. I got distracted, which is part of that clarity and focus. I love to read, but I've been reading more pleasure books. There is 190 pages, which that includes the references. So if we don't include the references, the book is 188 pages. So that should take 18 or 19 days to read if I read 10 pages a day. Let's go work out. I started running in on-brand Cloud Monsters in January of 2026. For my 2025 marathon training block, I was running in the Ulta trail running sneakers, and I really like those. What I like most about the Cloud Monsters are that they're very cushiony and comfortable without being heavy to run in. I bought a Peloton treadmill a couple of years ago, and it has been really helpful with my running and with marathon training. I'm sure I'm going to use it frequently for the 75 Hard Challenge as well. Let me know your thoughts on running on a treadmill for marathon training. Also, if you have a treadmill, let me know what brand you have and why you chose it. 5 miles done, first workout of 75 Hard complete. Packing my lunch for work, an Alani protein shake, 2 packs of tuna, the Applewood Smoke. These have 15 grams of protein each. Strawberries, tomatoes, blueberries. Also, I have a protein bar. I think this is 20 grams of protein. A few packs of string cheese. A little sweet treat. These are the Quest peanut butter cups, 11 grams of protein. a little applesauce. Yes, this is my daughter's, and these are amazing. And some bell peppers. Also, I have some peppermints and little Gatorade Zero Hydration packs and a LaCroix. We have a refrigerator at work, but I still bring ice packs just in case. I decided to make a protein coffee to go. I have the stock cold brew, Premier Protein Vanilla. I added a little bit of the salted peanut butter cookie syrup. This has 0 calories and 0 fiber, sugar. It does have some sodium. And a little bit of the Coffee Mate brown butter creamer. I have my book. Maybe if I get a break, I'll start reading it. And I told my coworker I would bring them a balloon to try out, so I'm packing one of these in my bag for them. First meal of the day, Oikos 000 15-gram yogurt and some oatmeal. I ate lunch today at my desk, applewood smoked tuna and some bell peppers. It may not look delicious, but it was quite tasty. 30 grams of protein, highly nutritious. I recommend. I have made it home from work. I have consumed 2 hydro jugs and a 10-ounce Dasani, so that is 90 ounces of water. I have 1 more hydro jug to consume. I do have to get in my 45-minute outdoor workout. For this 75 hard, I will try to complete at least 1 workout outside, but that's not a guarantee based off my work schedule, and it's not safe to work out in the pitch black. It's just not. And I'm making better choices because I want to be here for the longevity as well as complete this program. So I'm going to try to change my clothes and get in this 45-minute outdoor workout. Change of plans. I just don't have enough time to do my workout and make it to swim. So instead, when I get to the swim center, I'm just going to walk for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, consecutive minutes. I do have my weights. I'm gonna apply my ankle weights and my wrist weights. So a little bit of strength training, light weights as I walk. We're getting that second workout in. I'm out here at my daughter's swim practice, walking. It is now pretty overcast. I hope it doesn't rain. I forgot to apply my bug repellent. Hopefully I don't get eaten alive by the mosquitoes. I am 30 minutes into the walk and I am starving. Literally starving. I cannot wait until the walk is over. I can go to my lunch bag. Protein shake, my applesauce, string cheese, something. And of course my water. 45-minute outdoor workout complete. I went to my car to get some snacks, string cheese, applesauce, and a protein shake. And I read my 10 pages of the 12-week year. It is day 2 of 75 hard. It is about 3:45 in the morning. I'm getting ready to leave to go and meet my coworker for a run. I charged my Garmin last night and I charged my reflector bands. So I'm gonna get my gym bag, my lunch bag, work bag, and head out the door. Coffee of the day, stock cold brew, the trainee brown sugar cinnamon syrup, and only what you need, 32-gram dairy-free protein shake. The amount of stuff I have is ridiculous. I have my lunchbox, my purse, my water, my actual work bag, and my gym bag. I only bring my gym bag on the days I meet my coworker. But this is a lot to carry into the office. I missed my turn, but it's okay. I proceeded down the interstate and exited on a different exit. And now this man is running across a 4-lane road in the pitch black. But hey, yeah, sure. Good idea. Actually, it's not a good idea. Anywho, just want to share that I'm trying to get to meet my coworker, and I wanted to walk for about 15 minutes before we ran so that I could complete my full 45-minute outdoor workout. So we'll see what happens. We usually run about 30-35 minutes. I am in the parking lot of Kroger waiting to meet my coworker. This is the first time I have saw anyone running early in the morning at 4:45, 5 a.m. on this road that we run on. So I'm gonna try to walk for about 15 minutes prior to her and I taking off. I'm just gonna walk here in the parking lot so I can complete my 45-minute outdoor workout this morning. My coworker has arrived, so we're going to get ready to run. 45-minute outdoor workout complete. I walked for 10 minutes and then I jogged for 32 minutes and then I walked again for 3 minutes as a cool down. So 45 minutes completed. Today's run, 3.05 miles. I'm going to drink my protein coffee as I drive into work and prepare for the day. Oatmeal, yogurt, and hot tea for breakfast. I didn't drink my first water until around 11:30. I start dragging around 2 in the afternoon, and I'll oftentimes drink an Alani or a Bloom. Today's Alani is Orange Kiss. It is my absolute favorite. It reminds me of a Fanta Orange. I don't drink sodas anymore, so this is a great replacement. I try to drink some water after an Alani as well for hydration and, of course, to meet my goal of 1 gallon of water per day. I didn't eat lunch today, and I could tell my blood sugar was dropping, so I had a Minute Maid apple juice and ate 2 pieces of chocolate. Protein shake on the drive home. It is day 2 of 75 hard. It is right at 6 o'clock. I brought my daughter to swim. We are doing the late swim class. Today I am behind. I am only on my 3rd container of water and it is full. So 32 and 32 is 64. So I still have 2 more of these to drink. 64 more ounces remaining. I am behind on my protein. Around lunchtime, I had a hypoglycemic episode, so I ended up drinking an apple juice, eating one of those little applesauce squeezies, and having like 2 squares of chocolate to get my glucose up. And of course, I drank a bunch of water, and then I became full. So I'm gonna drive over to swim, 30-gram Premier protein shake. I'm pescatarian, so I don't eat a lot of meat products. And one of the goals of 75 Hard was to increase my protein consumption from whole foods. And it's just day 2 and I'm having a challenge getting my whole foods in. So let's see, I've had 2 protein shakes. I've had a yogurt and I've had a string cheese. So let's see, 30 and 30 is 60. The yogurt was 15, that's 75. The string cheese was 7, so 82 grams of protein. I've got 18 more grams to go, so not so bad in regards to the amount of protein, but I'm behind on the whole foods, the natural proteins such as beans and lentils. I do eat fish. I'm pescatarian. I don't eat shrimp, and I eat tuna like 5 days a week. One of my coworkers said that I'm going to get mercury poisoning because I eat so much tuna. Yesterday I had tuna for lunch. I actually had a tuna packet in my lunch box today, but I did not eat it because I wasn't hungry after my glucose dropped. I ran this morning and I have another 45-minute workout to do. If I didn't make it to swim, I was going to do a weight workout at home. However, I was able to bring my kiddo to swim. We're going to walk for 45 minutes outside. I picked her up really quick, so I didn't have time to change my clothes and get any workout clothes. I was able to grab my sneakers. So I'm gonna change my sneakers and we're gonna walk for 45 minutes. Let's get it done. So I'm on my walk and I just text my coworker. She is embracing her wellness journey. Did a little accountability check-in, asking if she moved her body yet after work. She said she was gonna work out tonight, so waiting to hear back from her. Also, I have heel training supposedly tomorrow for marathon training. However, I have a hair appointment, so I've scoped out a heel here at the swim center where I may end up doing heel training on Friday instead. So this is random, but I had a moment where I just felt amazing. I'm walking, the weather's nice despite the rain, and I noticed how great my legs feel. I remember when I ran my marathon last year, how my legs and thighs cramped so bad. and I've run multiple days in a row, and my thighs feel good, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Snack post-walk, celery with a little bit of guacamole. Also, I have some berries, strawberries, and blueberries. I read my 10 pages of my book. We drove home, and I had a salmon salad. Day 2 of 75 hard complete. It is day 3 of 75 hard. I woke up about 3:40. I forgot to set my alarm. I was so tired last night. It is now a little after 4. I have to get my first workout in of the day and prepare for work. I didn't plan my workout today. I was trying to decide what I was going to do this morning, and I really need to strength train. So I'm going to do a 45-minute, likely full body workout on Peloton. I already pulled out my yoga mat. I'm gonna get my water and start working out. I'm using my hydro jug for my water, my 120 ounces, 1 gallon of water per day. I usually fill up once at home in the morning, twice when I'm at work, and once in the evening when I return home. In a perfect world, I would drink all of my water before I made it home. With the nature of my job, it is very challenging to drink a lot of water. I see a lot of patients. I'm walking around the hospital. It's just so busy that I have not once drank an entire gallon of water during my time at work. Anywho, feeling kind of tired, so gonna drink a Bloom and start my workout. Our internet at home has been having delays and issues with the Wi-Fi. Therefore, we had to call Spectrum to come out and reassess things. I was able to finally get the internet to connect to complete my workout. Adrienne on Peloton is one of my favorite trainers to work out with. You get a full body workout every single time. Biceps, triceps, legs, it never fails. Core. If you have a Peloton or the Peloton app, definitely try his workouts. He runs, he does walks, weight training, core, stretching, all the things. The only thing I know he doesn't do, I guess a couple things, yoga, Pilates, and the Peloton bike. He also does the rower. I may have said that already. I don't have a rower. I don't have anywhere in my house to put one, but if I did, I might purchase one. I started working out at home in 2020 during the pandemic. I had a gym bike that I would cycle with. And then after it broke about a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years later, I actually bought a Peloton bike and have just expanded my home gym since then. I actually have a combination office on one side with my desk, my monitors, all of my bookshelves. And the other side is my home gym where I have bike, tread, pull-up, dip bar, weights, and of course, yoga mats, blocks, booty bands, all of the material that we might need to work out. A couple of things I ate today. For breakfast, boiled eggs, oatmeal, Greek yogurt. For lunch, beans, berries, fish, and quinoa. Afternoon pick-me-up, a yerba madre. And of course, a little snack of veggie straws. I drank all my water, and I read my 10 pages. It is day 4 of 75 hard. I am tired. I slept in. I did not work out this morning. So that means I have to do 2 workouts later today, which is fine. I didn't go to bed until 12:30. I went to the hair salon. It was just a late day. So I have water number 1, and I'm packing my lunch to head out the door to go to work. I made a protein dirty chai infused with collagen. This morning, it's iced. I'm going to drink this on my way to work. I need to pick me up. I am dragging bad today. Yogurt, oatmeal, and water for breakfast. The office manager ordered pizza for the staff. I decided to grab a slice of cheese pizza and eat that along with my berries and my tomatoes and of course the protein shake. I have finished work for the day. I'm preparing to go home. Actually, I'm not going home. I'm going to my studio. I usually teach 1 class, but I have 3 classes. I'm filling in for someone else. And I'm so tired. I have slept about 4 hours per night for the last week, almost 2 weeks. And I am tired. But it's going to be okay. I'm going to drink this Alani. Today I have the strawberry sunrise. I'm going to drink this and teach 3 amazing classes. My first class is hot Pilates, then I'm teaching a warm flow, and last is yin. Yes, so we'll see how this goes. Hot Pilates. I'm set up. We're using 3-pound weights, Pilates ring. Here's my setup, and there is my water. I have to refill it. I have finished my 3rd class of the day. And I had some students that said, Stephanie, you look so tired. You look so tired. And I am tired. I have literally averaged 4 hours of sleep for the last 2 weeks. And here I am doing this challenge. Oh my gosh, I didn't go to bed last night until 12:30. I was up at like 4 o'clock. I didn't really get up out of the bed until 4:30, but I did not work out or run this morning because I was so tired. So I have one more workout to do tonight. Yeah, I'm just tired. If you are a working parent, maybe you understand what it means to be tired. Oh my gosh, I am getting distracted, but I am tired because I do a lot. I'm a working mom, I have a small business, I'm involved with things, but it's gonna be fine. I am not going to quit the challenge. My husband earlier was telling me, he's like, Stephanie, why don't you just come home from class, shower, go to bed? Like, it's okay. I said, no, I have committed to this 75 heart challenge. I gotta do my workout. So as soon as I leave here, I'm going to do my workout. I made it home. I am so tired. However, I'm kind of hungry, but I don't feel like cooking anything. I don't have a meal prep. So I'm gonna have a protein shake and some peanut butter crackers. This is my dinner for tonight. I'll reach my 100 grams of protein, which is my goal, my diet nutrition plan for 75 heart. I'm gonna drink this and eat these crackers as I walk on the treadmill, or no, I'm gonna walk on the walking pad because it'll be closer to the shower. I can get in the shower, brush my teeth, and go to sleep. Dinner, read my book as I walk, get in the shower, go to sleep. Day 4 of 75 hard. Day 4. I read 10 pages of the 12-week year. I walked on the walking pad, and I took my shower. Day 4 of 75 hard. Check, done. It is day 5, June 5th of 75 hard. Another day of being tired and fatigued. I slept 4.5 hours per my Oura ring. I have to start getting in bed earlier. That's the only way I'm going to make it through this challenge. Starting the day with a protein dirty chai, Tezo skinny chai, stock cold brew, and a protein shake, and I'll add some ice. I did not work out this morning because I was tired. So I have to do 2 workouts later today. I will get them done though. Packing my lunch to go. I'm gonna take a bloom. I have a protein shake in here already. A couple of packs of tuna, applewood smoke. In the lounge at work, it's Friday, and they usually have fish on Fridays. But I like to make sure I have food packed because oftentimes I don't have to go to the lounge because I'm working. Bell peppers, blueberries, string cheese, ice packs, and we are set to go. Today I'm taking my Owala as my water bottle. It holds 32 ounces of water, so I need to drink 4 of those. Have my lunchbox, my dirty protein chai, ready to go. It is 1 o'clock on Friday, June 5th. I am hungry. I went to the lounge and have some food. I'm gonna eat that. I drank 8 ounces of water and drank my protein coffee, and I have not had any other food or water. Actually, no, I did drink some of my water on the drive into work. I have to get caught up. I went to the doctor's in Advanced Practice Providers Lounge. We have broccoli, zucchini squash, rice, some tuna with a little bit of lettuce and egg. I am still at my desk. Just had to pop a balloon. I was getting tired. I have a ton of charts. Lots of notes to do. Seen all my patients, but lots of notes. I'm going to get them done so I can go home. 45-minute outdoor walk after work. So I'm going to do a 30-minute full body stretch followed by a 15-minute for my 45-minute workout. I am finishing up my water. Last bit of protein, a little dessert, protein bar. And completing my reading. I have about 6 more pages left for tonight. Day 6 of 75 hard. We're starting with a protein coffee, stock cold brew, Fairlife protein shake, a little bit of 0 sugar French vanilla creamer. It is day 6 of 75 hard, and it is 2:17. I'm just not eating for the day. Have some bell peppers, Ruffles chips, and some tuna. I'm behind on my water. I'm behind on my protein and my fiber, but there's still a lot of time left in the day. It is 8 o'clock and I need to walk. So I'm here on the walking pad. I'm gonna walk for 45 minutes. It is Sunday, June 7th, getting ready for work, packing some food to take with me, yogurt, soup, protein shake, Canada Dry, a balloon for energy, applesauce, blueberries, peanut butter cups, string cheese, peanut butter crackers, and I'll get some extra fruit. Protein coffee to go. I added some caramel for a little razzle dazzle. I'm rounding in the hospital this weekend. Not sure how many patients are on our list, probably 40, maybe more than that. Yesterday I was at work for about 11 hours. Usually when I round on hospital patients on the weekend, I'm there about 8 hours. Yesterday was not the norm, but I'm gonna make it through, as I always do. I'm running through the patient list, trying to pull up all of the images to review. Hoping for some breakfast. Yes, I did make it oatmeal and hot tea. For afternoon snack, blueberries, string cheese, and yogurt. I was at the hospital about 9 hours today. I did make it home for my run. My goal was to run a 5K, and I made it through. Post-marathon training run calls for hydration and some deep stretching. I officially made it through week 1 of 75 hard. It is day 7 of 75 hard, and I will provide a quick recap. The most challenging part of 75 hard this week has been consuming 1 gallon of water. For the last 3 days, I have been chugging 80 ounces of water before I went to bed. And of course, that means waking up to go to the bathroom. That has been the hardest part. In addition, personally, I have not been sleeping well. I don't usually sleep a lot, more than 5.5, maybe 6 hours. But the last week, really from Wednesday through yesterday, have been so busy that I've been sleeping about 4 hours. So the lack of sleep, plus meeting the goals of the 75 Hard Challenge on top of, family, work, small business, has been hard. I'm hopeful this upcoming week I'll be able to sleep more. If you're doing 75 hard, let me know what has been challenging for you to complete. I'll see y'all in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend.